Oh man, so last night in California, we had a situation with Glorilla was scheduled to show up at the club and things did not go as planned. Check out this footage right here to fans reacting to her leaving the venue. So all of this allegedly went down in Oakland, California. Now what's going on is that it's been reported that the fans are upset because Glorilla didn't perform after she was allegedly paid $35,000 to give a performance that night. Now in response to that situation, Glorilla says, "Ain't no bit on shit." Ask that how her face feel though. No way you think I'm performing when you pay for a hosting crazy tell self. I'm so mad that I can't get sued for slapping you, but you can still get slapped. Now Yo Gotti, who Glorilla is signed to with CMG, supported his artist by saying $30,000 to perform. You must book Lil Glow, not Big Glow. Now we got some responses from the promoter from that night to give us some clarity as far as what happened behind the scenes. What led to this crazy breakdown of the situation? Was Glorilla wrong for not performing that night? Or is this a situation with some janky promoters? We know how that shit go. I'ma break it all down. Smash like button, subscribe if you're new to my channel. It's your boy Stacy. Let's get to it. So this is a promoter right here. His name Combi Music. He's saying, listen, everybody had an understanding that this was a performance. See what he got to say right here.
As Complex was a performance, nigga could go ask any motherfucking promoter in the Bay, was it a performance, nigga? She was chopping around to everybody. Man, I don't gotta lie about nothing. I didn't pay for no walkthrough. I didn't pay for no host. The boy Dame said it was 30K all in for her to perform. And that's what we gave that nigga, period. Thing about this situation, bro, this bitch got so many blog sites inboxing me, bro. This shit is crazy. Nigga woke up on a viral moment, bro. Like, I just want my money back. You feel me? Other than that, we ain't gotta put you on blast.
Now this is when the situation gets sticky for me. Because I'm a black and white type of person. If it ain't in black and white, that ain't right. I can't hear nothing you saying if it's not in black and white. But here we go. This guy is saying this is the first contract. We switched the venue and they wanted 5K more. I don't gotta lie about a walkthrough. So Glorilla's team is saying there's a walkthrough. But if we read this contract, this is where things get really interesting. So at the top it says Glorilla Live, performance by Glorilla. Then it says venue, Complex Oakland, has the address to the venue, date Wednesday, February 8th, 2023 from 9 p.m. to 2 p.m. That's an error. And also at the bottom you see total expense $31,000. Now the issues that I find here is, one, this is not the final contract. So until we see the final contract that's discussed, we can't even really make any judgments in the situation. You have to provide the final contract. Well, you don't really have to provide it to us. That's more so for the court if you do want to sue. But if you want, to try to win in the court of public opinion, this can't really fly. Although I do see it says performance there. But if the final contract says performance as well, then Glorilla them have a problem. So you see he says 5,000 more. I did see receipts that he sent the 5,000 in cash out. Now the name of the homies company is BayStars, and this is one of the flyers that they were using to promote Glorilla pulling up, and it says Glorilla Live tonight, after party up here. It says Wednesday, February 8th at the location provided. Now one thing that stood out to me is that it said after party. Now Glorilla has been on tour. Now this is a flyer from the tour, and it says that February 8th she will be in San Francisco, California. So she already had a tour date on that date. Now on that BayStars page, once again, that is Buddy that I showed y'all, that's his promotion page, BayStars. This is Glorilla doing a promo for a homies event.
Oakland, what the fuck is up? It's your girl, Big Glow, and I will be popping out after my show at Club Insomnia with my CMG family, the boy Dame. Shout out BayStars and Outblock. Y'all know we in for a good time. Every time I'm in the motherfucking building, I'm finna pop the fuck out, so I need y'all to pop the fuck out. Let's go.
Now one thing that stood out to me right here, and this may lead to our issue, Glorilla said herself, after my show, I'll be popping out. I want y'all to pop out too. That leads me to believe that Glorilla is under the impression that she will be doing a walkthrough because she already has a show that night. So now I'm wondering, do we have a lapse in communication between the promoter, whoever the person that signed that contract for this walkthrough / performance, and Glorilla? Like, it must be some type of lapse of communication. Now Yo Gotti popped back on the scene and says, this is how a Big Glow show looks. Sold the fuck out hard tickets from Ticketmasters. Shout out to the Bay and all the fans that bought tickets to the concert. So as you guys can see on the screen, this is Glorilla's concert that day, right before she went to the showing at the club that night, which they advertised as an after party. So it looks like it may be a lapse in communication that led to a big fallout, that led to Glorilla getting water thrown on her, to the fans spitting after getting water thrown back on them. It's just like, just a crazy situation. The promoter responded with this video showing Glorilla up there looking down, saying the stage was clear. Guests waiting for Glorilla to come onto the stage to go ahead and give her show to perform. But obviously she never did that. She ended up leaving, you feel me? But it's back over Yo Gotti was saying, Glorilla saying this right here, know the difference in between how her shows really look. Now the promoter followed up by speaking one more time about the situation with a homie on IG Live. Check this out right here, see what he got to say.
Oh yeah, man, I done lost plenty of shows. I'm not, you feel me? But the thing is, bro, we went through that. That's just like me hitting you, nigga. You telling me you finna have styling performance, I go through you, and then nigga styling and hit. This is exactly what happened, D-Lo. The motherfucking manager said, don't do nothing. Don't, you feel me? The bitch passed the mic, nigga. In the middle of her motherfucking song, nigga. Didn't say nothing, didn't do nothing, no nothing, nigga. I said, hey, bro, you just told her don't do nothing, nigga. We paid her $30K to perform. Nigga looked at me and said, nigga, $30K, nigga. We charge $50K. You ain't paid me, nigga. You better go talk to Dan.
Who said that?
Nigga, our manager, nigga. And the nigga Dame act like he don't got a plug in sight, nigga.
So there you have it, communication. But the thing about it is, what was on the contract? We need to peep at that final contract to see who was actually right. I can't call it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't call it. That first contract that has some errors on it as far as the venue and also the time. Like, these contracts got to be down to the T. Things have to be correct. It didn't even have the full amount to be paid. He said he had to pay $35K. It didn't have that full thing on there. Why are you showing us that contract instead of the final one that you guys agreed upon? I don't know. And if it wasn't agreed upon a contract as far as like whatever, then you set yourself up to be finessed. If you did not have the final agreement written down, signed, sealed, delivered, then you set yourself up for finesse and you got her to show up, and that's what it is. These things, when you're doing business with these people in the industry, you can't play. Everything have to be down to the T. To the T. So even when you explaining yourself, people can understand, okay, that person was wrong. All right, I'm coming from the situation as objectively as possible. I can't call it. But what I would say is that I see some conversations about saying whether $30,000 was enough from Glorilla or not. Even though Glorilla is a fairly new artist, she was the hottest female artist last year. She just performed at the Grammys. So in perspective, this is an artist that just performed on the stage of the Grammys a few days ago. So you can only imagine how much it would be to get her to perform a couple days later after being on that stage. You listen to that home, remove your emotions and put business into this shit. If you have an artist that just performed at the Grammys, the price goes up. The price goes up. And also, once again, they knew that she was gonna perform at the Grammys a long time ago, so the price has probably been in this range. She been hot, she been smoking. So don't insult the young lady for wanting to charge more than $30,000 for a performance. Also take into play that she did come from her actual concert. She just did a show and she described it as her popping out after her show. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, there are some artists that are some crazy hustlers that will understand that, okay, I did a show at a bigger venue. Now I'm going to go do a performance at a smaller venue. The bag for that performance will be smaller, but I have to understand this is just me showing love to the city and the promoter because they can only fit so many people inside that building, and me getting another bag for that night. So just me hustling more. Okay, I do 1 or 2 songs, cool, you know. I do less work for less money. So there are some artists who will adjust their fees for smaller crowds to show love to the promoter. Just understanding business wise, only X amount of people can get inside this venue. I just got a big bag for a big show. I'm stacking on that shit for the night. Let's go ahead and run it up. Now, every artist is not obligated to do that. I'm just putting things in perspective for you guys that don't really understand how the music industry can work, how you can maneuver through these things like here. Because let's say CMG put that whole show together for that night, and for her main performance, Glorilla pocketed probably 50 to 100K for her main performance. Shit, her plans was to go ahead and leave and get another 35K on top of that. That's a crazy, that's crazy right there. You know, that's amazing. But all in all, once again, as far as the main situation, I don't know who's right. I can't call it. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'm going to get up out of here, though. It's your boy Stacy. Yo.